Today's video is sponsored by Nadula. They sent me over a 7x5 jerry curl lace closure in 24 inches, and we're about to go ahead and get into the install. So first things first, we're going to get into the wig prep. And honestly, I don't have to do much. The wig already came pre-plucked. The lace is cut. She's cute. But I do need to go ahead and tint the lace to match my complexion. So I'm using a little bit of my foundation on the lace under the wig and along the hairline. And I also applied that same foundation onto my wig cap. I didn't do a bald cap method today. Honestly, we're trying to make her real cute and quick of an install. So we're just popping her on. And to be honest, you could get away with leaving her just like this, but we're gonna take it up a notch. We're gonna do a few extra steps to elevate her a little bit and make her look nice and snatched and give that frontal vibe. I'm starting off by going in with my hot comb and pressing all of the hair going straight back in sections. If you kind of just comb over the hair, you're not going to get it as laid as you want to. So you want to take the hair in sections and press it going back. And as you can see, it gives a whole different vibe. The right side is pressed, the left side is not, and it just doesn't look as polished to me. I don't know. I could be tripping. Let me know if you feel like I'm tripping. But we pressed out both sides and clipped them back, and we're ready to go. I like to trim off a little bit of the additional lace from where the tracks and the lace closure meet. I just like the way that it lays and looks a little bit better, but to each its own. Try it out and let me know what you think. And because my hairline is a little low, I'm leaving out the tiniest bit of my edges. And I'm gonna show you what I do with that later, but for right now, just follow me, okay? I'm using a little bit of this olive oil wrapping set mousse, and I'm applying this to the edges of the wig to kind of mold them into place. This is a new step that I've been trying. I've been seeing a lot of girls kind of molding their wigs instead of using a hot comb. And while I cannot let my hot comb go, okay, even though my hot comb has me by the edges with a real tight grip, I have been really liking adding this technique to my installs. It just adds a little something. I can't put my finger on it. And because we're going glueless today, I'm taking the melting spray from My Sticky Little Secret, and I'm applying this with a small makeup brush just to the very tippy tip of the lace. Just enough to get a nice melt, but not enough to give real hold. And while we have our melting band on, letting that sit and dry, I'm gonna go ahead and start to style the rest of the hair. Now, we already prepped our wig by pressing all of the edges going straight back, but I also want to take a little time to press out this part and get it nice and flat all the way along the sides and going towards the back. I love a big fluffy curl moment, but we do not want our wig sitting like a hat, okay? No ma'am, absolutely not. That is a crime. So we're pressing out everything up top and making sure that it's nice and flat for the most part. We want the hair to be big, not our wig. That's unacceptable. And so far, this is what she's given. She's nice and fluffy. Y'all know I love a big fluffy curly wig, so I will leave her right here, but I went ahead and wet her down so we can give her a little extra love. Like I said, this wig really came ready to go. You could have popped her on and just left the house like that, but we trying to give next level. We trying to elevate her just a tinsel. And honestly, they did so much of the work for us that why not do a couple of extra steps to get her perfect? So after I wet her down, I went ahead and combed everything through and trimmed off maybe a ½ inch to an inch. Nothing too crazy. I just wanted the ends to look nice and healthy. So I gave her a little ends trim. A trim, not a cut, okay? I kept it very cute, very demure. Now I'm parting from the highest point of my head to just behind my ear, and this is where we're gonna add our layers. I'm taking my shears and I'm sliding them down the hair at a 45-degree angle, opening and closing the scissors, and this creates a really nice, soft, layered look. You can go over the hair as many times as you need to get it to your liking, and I prefer to start small. I take off a little bit at a time, and I just keep sliding until I have it to my liking. If you go in and go out Edna mode, your layers are gonna look crazy, so take your time. And once we have everything to our liking, I'm going in with the olive oil curl defining mousse, and I'm applying this to the length of the hair and brushing that through with the nice curl defining brush. This one is actually from Nadula. I love this brush. I use it to blow dry my hair too, and for some reason it does a great job at detangling my hair. It's one of those brushes that the comb kind of opens and closes a little bit. I don't know how to explain it, okay? What I will say is I will link it down below because I honestly do like it. Clearly not as much as I like the new Doechii album because I am singing my little heart away right now. Let's focus, Winnie. Thank you. All right, so I went ahead and got my blow dryer and my diffuser attachment, and again, clearly I cannot stay focused this day. Anyway, I'm taking this diffuser and I'm using it on a high heat. I want a lot of y'all so bad and say I do it on low heat, but I don't have the time for it, and I don't mind a little bit of frizz, so I take it on high heat. So I diffuse the hair for about 10 minutes, 5-ish to be honest, and this is the finished look for the curls. Big fluffy curls that are somehow still defined. Okay, I love that for us. It's called balance, it's called duality, it's called get you a wig that can do both. Okay, and I'm going in with a little bit of hairspray. I believe this is the Sebastian Shaper Plus spray, but again, I'll link it down below. I'm applying it to my edges and then pressing them back a little bit more just to get that lift that I like in the front. I love that, like, I don't know, it's looking like my middle part is coming from a fountain of youth. Okay, I love that. However, my wig was placed a little too far back, so I slid her forward a little bit and just applied some more of that melting spray to get her back melted down. If you place your wig so much as a millimeter too far back, your forehead will be given Alien versus Predator. I swear, the smallest placement issue, your forehead will look insane. So if you need to fix it, fix it now, okay? I'm going in with a little bit of the Kiss root spray in darkest brown, and I'm just cleaning up my part a little bit, especially where that bald cap is sitting. I feel like adding a little bit of that root spray really helps to blend it. I'm also going in with a little bit of my foundation powder in my part on a small angled brush just to define it and make it pop a little bit more. When I do a middle part, I need her to be able to be seen from space, quite frankly. But this is the back of the hair. She's nice and fluffy. As you can see, we didn't cut too much off. You still get all of your length. And this is the finished look. I actually opted to not do baby hairs today. I know. Who am I? You know, I feel like I'm finding myself again. All of a sudden, I don't do baby hairs on every single wig. Like, what's the world coming to? Anyways, this is the finished look. I love the hair per usual. You really can't go wrong with Nadula to me. I feel like they have great prices and the quality of the hair is pretty good, especially for curly hair. If I have to comb through and detangle my curly hair every single day, Houston, we have a problem, okay? We are not wearing 2010 water wave. Is no reason why I should have to do that. So if you're interested in this wig, I'll have the details down below in the description bar because she is real cute, and I will see you in my next video. I love you. Bye, babes. Nadula.